Alright guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn two very important ES6 features in JavaScript: destructuring and template literals. These features helps us write cleaner, shorter, and more readable JavaScript code. You will see them a lot in modern JavaScript frameworks like React and real projects. ES6 simply means a newer version of JavaScript that introduces powerful features to make our code better. Today, we'll focus on destructuring and template literals. Now, the first part, which is destructuring. What's destructuring? Destructuring allows us to extract values from arrays or objects and store them in variables in a very simple way. Alright, so this is an array of numbers that we just created, and next we are going to assign all these numbers to different variables based on their indexed positions in the array. For example, this A numbers 0 is going to be calling 10. Okay, we are going to do B. B numbers is now going to be what? It's going to be 1, which is what? 20, which is 20, and the const C numbers is going to be 2. So this works, but it's repetitive. ES6 gives us a better way, a shorter way to do this. So let's just console.log A, B, and C. And definitely this is, as I said, it's really going to work. Alright, so let's go to the browser. So we are going to just run this code, and this our browser is opened. Then we'll go to our console. That's right click, go to the inspect and console, so you can see 10, 20, 30. Beautiful. So it is working normally, but then again, let's use what? Destructuring. So we're just going to try to delete this. Okay, so we now have what? Const A, B, and what? C are equal to what? Numbers. Alright, so here JavaScript automatically assigns values based on positions, and you can see it is working perfectly now. Okay, so we're going to do an example again, but then we're going to try to skip values. Alright, so we're going to try to skip values. Okay, so in this part we are creating what? An array of strings. Okay, so colors, first we have red, second we have green, and third we have blue. Okay, and this is now going to be the tricky part. Okay, so we have what? We are trying to destructure this array of strings here, but then we are going to skip the middle one. Okay, so we have our first color. Okay, this one will just leave the second part and go to the third color. Alright, third color, and all is going to be equal to what? Colors. Now we are going to just console.log it. So here we just console.log first color and second color and third color, sorry. So we skip the middle value by leaving an empty space, so you can see we have what? Red and blue. Alright, so this is it. So we could even try to go further to show default values. Okay, so we can give default values to all of this. So we create an array called scores. Okay, passing a number of what? Maybe 80. Right, then we'll try destructuring these and give them some default values. Okay, so math equals 0, English equals 0. Okay, equals 0. All is going to be equal to what? Scores. Okay, so we are going to console.log this. So console.log math and English, right? So if a value doesn't what exist, JavaScript uses the what? Default. So now you can see what? The second value doesn't exist, so that's why I give it 0. Okay, beautiful. So now we'll try destructuring what objects. We've done some examples with arrays. So next we are going to do what is just trying to destructure objects. Okay, so then for this part we are just creating what an object called what users and passing in some properties like name. We have what age, which is definitely a number, and we have what country. Let's just leave this. Let's just leave it to have these three properties for now, right? Okay, so next thing we're just going to do this the old way, right? So we just do const name is equal to, if you want to access the name, you do what user dot name, right? So the next part is going to just be const age, right, equals user dot age, right? And we'll just console.log this part. Now we'll just console.log name and what age. So this is the old way, right? It is the old way. Let's simplify this, but before then we should just check our console to be sure. So now you can see where we have the name here and we have the age. So back to our code. Okay, so we are now going to use what destructuring method here. Okay, so let's do this. Now we just destructure the name and structure the age. It's going to be equal to what user. Beautiful, so beautiful. So let's check our console and you can now see how destructuring works. Makes it even shorter, right? Instead of writing all those long codes and all that, it makes it shorter. Beautiful. So now, yeah, so this works fine. Okay, this works fine, and you can see we are still trying to do some beautiful things here, right? We'll change this to say user age. So here we are just trying to rename the variables using colon, right? So instead of console.login name, we'll console.log user name. Okay, and instead of console.login age, we just do users age, and we'll delete this GA. Okay, so we'll go to our console, and here it is. Everything still work perfectly. Okay, so we'll be going to the next part now. Okay, we are going to try to destructure what functions, right, and use what real use cases in this. So our function name is called what show user, and we pass in what some parameters, object parameters here, that is a name and age. So we just console.log name. Okay, fine. We are trying to do some object literals here, and we use the backtick, right? We use the backtick and name, and we use the interpolation here to call the name property, and we'll write age and also use the interpolation to call the age property as well. So for now we have not given them, we have not passed in a value to the name and the age. So while calling our function now, we'll call the function show user. We are going to give passing a value to the name. So the name is going to be what piece, right? Is a string, and we pass in an argument as well to the age. Yeah, so this is extremely common in real world projects. Okay, so this is just it, right? So we are moving to the part 2 right now, which is what the template literals, right? So what are template literals? Template literals allows us to write string in a cleaner way using backticks instead of quotes. All right, so we're just going to use the old way of string concatenation in this part. So we just console.log, these are normal way we've been doing. We just write my name is, give space, add the plus, say maybe name, then we do the plus again, and I am, give space, and I am, right, give space, you write what the age. Okay, yeah, space plus, write the age, and yes. Yeah. So okay, I didn't add the plus. I didn't add the plus on this end. Okay, let me do that real quick. Yeah, so this works, but it is messy. It's messy, honestly. So you can look at it, it works perfectly. Okay, but then let's use what the template literal way. This is actually a modern way. So we're just going to first thing first, we remove this quote here. All right, so yeah, hold on, I'm just, this is the interpolation, right? I'm just adding interpolations here. So we remove the quote. You can see I've turned it to a backtick. You do the same thing on this end here. All right, so here too you add the interpolations as well. You can check the console log. Now you can see we have some things here. So let's remove all this string plus, and this string. Yeah, remove the plus and the string here. Yeah, same thing, plus and this quote, one more plus and this quote. So we'll come here, and now you can see what it is, much cleaner and easier to read. All right, in our VS Code it is more cleaner and easier to read. So we'll try doing a multi-line string using this backtick as well. Okay, we have a variable called what, message, and we are going to just write some codes here. Okay, so welcome to let's say my channel, right? Yeah, we'll go to the next line. This is a JavaScript course. We could go to the next line and just write, let's learn, right? Learn together. Okay, so yeah, we can just console.log this, right? We'll console.log this part. So we'll console.log message. Yeah, so template literal support multi-line strings naturally. So you can see how it is in this part. All right, so back to the code. Okay, so we'll try doing some expressions inside the template literals. Okay, so let's go straight into this. Okay, so in this part we are going to do this. I have two variables, right? The A and the B, all having the value of what, numbers 10 and 5. So we console.log what, sum. Okay, so we write the sum here, and okay, hold on, I need to go back and write this here. Okay, okay, let's get this started. So we'll write the interpolation here. It's called the interpolation, right? And we are going to do some what expression inside this. So A plus B. All right, and yes, maybe we could just console.log one more thing. Maybe let's say I still console.logging, right? So let's say maybe is A, no. Let's say is A greater than B. Okay, so yeah, so now we are going to what, do code interpolation and do it A greater than what, B, and close this, the backtick, and close the bracket. So you can put any JavaScript expression inside what, the interpolation, and you can see what the sum is 15 and is A greater than B is equal to what, true, because 10 is greater than what, 5. All right, so we are going to try to do what, a real world example here. Okay, so const user, oh, I didn't add the equal sign. Okay, this, yeah, okay, after the delete one bracket, yeah, good. So name is the next property, okay, I'm just passing in some normal properties in this part. Okay, so I think we should leave it this way first. Yeah, so we'll just const what output. Alright, so we'll still use the template literals here and try to write some HTML code in this. Oh, my laptop is low, but then we could use this as our last example. Then just write some h2 tags here. Okay, so yes, write the user. Right, user is going to be piece, right? User dot name, right? And you close your h2. Okay, and maybe we could write paragraph. Okay, and yeah, row, and you put your interpolation here as well. So user dot what row. Yeah, so now you close what the p tag. Okay, so this works already. Now we just call it on the body. So I'm trying to do document get. Oh no, body. No, not getting by G. I need to just run the body. So document dot body, right? Dot inner HTML is equal to the output. So this is how we dynamically generate what HTML code in our JavaScript, and look at it here. So in this video we learned what ES6 is: array destructuring, object destructuring, renaming and default, template literals, real world examples. These features helps you write clean and professional JavaScript. If this video was helpful, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.